in shipping sector arises from various issues, including contractual disagreement, cargo damage, delays, regulatory compliances. And I want to share some of the examples of disputes you found in shipping sector. One of them is breach of contract agreement. For example, late delivery, early redelivery, freight payment in demurrage dispute, performance related disputes related to vessel speed and fuel consumptions, cargo claims, damage or loss of goods during transit, contamination or quality or deterioration, bill of landing dispute, fraudulent or incomplete documentation, non-compliance with contractual terms and agreement, delay in delivery or wrongful detention of cargoes, delay in delivering newly built ships, defective construction of substandard materials, payment issues, marine insurance dispute, coverage denial or claims related to vessel damage or loss, dispute over insured value or compensations amount, fraudulent claim misinterpretations, environmental and regulatory disputes, violation of regulations. There are a lot of disputes in shipping sector. The most important thing is when a dispute arises in this sector, how do we prevent and how do we also resolve when it go beyond out of hand? The shipping sector is a vast one. You also found port and terminal disputes, delay in loading and unloading cargo. They can bring disputes. Port congestions and availability issues, dispute over port tariff and service charges. Sometimes they overcharge people. So by the time all this dispute arises, how do you go about it? You can use mediation to resolve some of disputes. You can also use a good negotiation skill to resolve some of these disputes in shipping sector. In every sector, the banking sector, the shipping sector, the workplace, the office sector, every sector, organization, dispute arises in all the sectors. So the most important thing is having conflict resolution skills to prevent and also to resolve. Like the shipping sector is a very, 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 very important aspect of the economy because there are goods in transit. Most people, they don't comply with International Maritime Organization, IMO rules. Sometimes environmental degradations. People do all kind of things. People commit fraud in all kind of sector. But when this arises, how can we go about it? You can use a strong negotiation skill, direct settlement between parties. You can also use mediation, a third party help in facilitating the discussion to resolve some of these disputes in shipping sector. It's very important. Conflict is inevitable. Why? Because we're humans, we interact, we step on each other's toes. Even within yourself, you have your own conflict, which is called intrapersonal conflict. You have conflict within yourself, ability to make decisions. You also have interpersonal conflict between two people, intergroup conflict. So in every area of our life, we have conflict. But the most important thing is, how do we prevent them? How do we resolve them when they occur? We should see positive things in conflict. It's a way to redirect us to the right things. So every sector, we should bear in mind, have their own conflict. But by the time that's why in every sector we have to start including dispute resolution mechanisms in work related agreements. We can't just allow dispute to come up and we cover it. It has to be addressed so employers can move forward in carrying out their daily activities to have a successful working environment. Especially in the workplace, there are also disputes. If they are not addressed, they cause a lot of things, they cause more damage. We cannot be able to discuss all the disputes in the shipping sector, but they are huge. But the most important thing is identifying them, using negotiation, mediation to resolve this dispute, so that there will be a smooth flow of business activities.